Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. If this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment down below and subscribe. It is for you. If you're here, I feel like there are some messages for you, and this is a safe space where you're always very welcome. So let me take a look and see what's coming through for you and what we have. So we've got here Judgment. Okay. I'm also going to get clarifying oracle cards out for each of the cards that I pull. So let me just pull these cards out first and then I'll talk about everything as I go along. Let's see what's coming for you. Move everything along. Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle these and then pull the cards from the top. So 2 and 3. Ooh, really like what I'm seeing here. This is nice. Okay, so Judgment here really, let's come to that in a minute, okay, actually, to be honest. What's actually going to come your way really quite significantly is there is a lot of abundance here, okay, and a lot of joy. This is a proper congratulations energy here of some really positive news in regards to a house and a home. Okay, so you might be relocating, you might be moving, you might be building your own home, or you may have found a place and let's say, you know, your mortgage gets approved or the entire deal gets closed, or you know, it all kind of comes together beautifully. So regardless of your circumstance, because you know this is a general reading, you may be in different circumstances, there's some really good news in regards to the home routine and the home life, and that makes you feel so abundant and so fulfilled and so content, and it just makes you feel on top of the world. Especially with this Ace of Cups energy, you will truly feel so happy and so content. And so that's really what I am seeing with this particular card, is just a real sense of satisfaction and a real sense of happiness that's going to come your way, literally. Okay, it's going to come your way and you will be honestly so shocked when it does happen. So congratulations, okay? Like, that's going to come your way and it's going to move beautifully. We also have here as well 7 of Pentacles with romance, sweetness and flowers. So I do feel here, okay, that in your near future there is someone here that is going to gift you flowers. Okay, we see the 7 of Pentacles as growth. Now this does show sort of abundance. I feel here that someone is going to spend their money, you know, that they've worked on. You know, they worked and they've got their money and they spend their hard-earned money to buy you some flowers. And this will be as a romantic gesture. Now, whether you are male or female, I feel like they'll still do this. And I know that can sound a bit strange. You know, you might think to yourself, like, who buys like men flowers? Or people, trust me, it's a gesture and they will do it. And it can also be that maybe it's like a cake that has flowers on it. It could be like a bouquet of flowers. It could be that you go out for a meal and, you know, sometimes how you can have like edible flowers on like certain meals, or it's the decoration is a flower. There's something here about them treating you to something and giving you something that is connected to flowers, and it's a romantic gesture that I'm seeing here. Okay, so this is also something that is going to happen in your near future, and it is going to feel so great because it's to do with romance, and it's to do with romance flourishing in your life and giving you so much joy and so much satisfaction and so much happiness that you will literally think to yourself, when this happens, you'll be like, oh my god, the flowers, this was the big sign. And then when the whole situation with your home happens, where you know that whole situation resolves and you have that abundance coming through with the home, you'll think to yourself like, oh my god, it happened. So I feel like you'll remember this reading when it happens, because it's one of these readings where honestly, like when it happens, I think it will just ring a bell. It will. You'll be like, oh, Moonlight Guidance in her flipping grey t-shirt dress talking about this. I remember now. T-shirt dress with stars, by the way. Oh, and a cat. It's got a cat on it. Important details, okay. So we have got here the Sun with wife, engagement and bride. So I do feel here that an engagement is going to take place for you. You will have so much happiness and so much joy. Your love life is going to flourish with someone who takes gestures to actually make things happen, like we saw with the flowers. This person is going to want to be with you lifelong. There is going to be a proposal that occurs between you and them. And you've also got some sunflowers in the background of this card as well. There's going to be just so much abundance of happiness and joy and fulfillment. And you know, we had the card in regards to home as well. That shows a lot of love in your home as well. So in the future, you will have, you know, your person living with you, being with you, just so much happiness, so much love, so much fulfillment. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you will feel so content and so happy. I know that this says bride, but I read energies in sparrow. Energies in tarot, not specifically genders. So just keep that in mind. That, you know, really does resonate across the board here, which I think is amazing. We also have here as well the 8 of Pentacles with dolphins, playfulness, cooperation. So I feel like there can be a collaboration that comes your way, where it can be between you and another person in regards to work. Could be, you know, business partner. There's some kind of opportunity that comes your way through it being offered by another person, but they're sort of involved with things as well. Could be a project in your work environment. I feel like you'll be working really hard, but you will also in time be able to play just as hard. Dolphins are playful, you know, and it's really about here being able to enjoy your life and not just burning yourself out with work 24/7. So that's obviously really important, because you will have the ability to work really hard, but also play just as hard and feel so fulfilled with your work, which I think is amazing. So yeah, keep going with your work environment, because we have here the World card with coins, luck and money. The world will be your oyster. I see that you will be going traveling. You'll be able to do all of the things that you want. You may even have, you know, this is the kind of energy where you may have different places in different countries, or go to different countries for different things and kind of travel as and when you want to. This is really about having sort of luck on your side with money to be able to do the things that not everybody can necessarily do, which is a huge blessing. Okay, you may have investments in different places, or you may just love traveling to places because it's just fun to do. It's really being in a very privileged place. So the World card here shows that your world will literally be an oyster, and it's because your finances are only going to get stronger and stronger as time goes by, which again is incredible. We also have here as well the King of Wands with rabbit, so it says pregnancy and fears. So I do feel here as well that in time you will have a child. Now, it depends on various circumstances, you know, obviously there's things to do with age, there's things to do with stress and fertility and, you know, the kind of relationship you're in, but I do feel like there is an energy here of a child that I am picking up on, and it is something that does sometimes scare you as well, because it's a lot of responsibility. I mean, some of you may even already have a child, but maybe you're thinking ahead about another one, you know, but you may have that fear around it, but once you're ready, I feel like you will overcome that fear and it will feel pretty good. Let's say, for example, you are physically intimate with someone and you are scared, let's say, of becoming pregnant, right? So that's part of like a fear as well that you may have. There's just fears in general. So that's going to resonate with you in your own individual way from what I'm seeing. We also have, again, pregnancy, wealth, and peacock. So again, it is something that's coming through. Like sometimes you're fearful of it and sometimes you're thinking it could be the most amazing blessing. You go between the both, which is completely normal, right? Like completely normal. Life is not just black and white. There isn't just always one answer for everything. It's completely fine to think like, can I do it? Can I not? Is this something I should do? Is it not? But I do feel like, you know, you kind of weigh up that idea, but it does show here that you have the ability to have a child. So that's interesting. And also we've got here the 3 of Wands as well, which had come out with the peacock card. So that goes to show, you know, in time, it will happen. And I do feel that here within 3 years, I am seeing this energy of a child. So I just want to mention that to you. Now, coming to Judgment. Okay, Judgment came out with envy and protection. I would highly encourage that you are protecting yourself from things like black magic, hexes, curses, voodoo. Make sure that you have protection around you. You can also get evil eyes as well to protect your energy. Evil eyes mainly ward off the energies that come to you. It doesn't necessarily take anything away from before. So that's important to also keep in mind. You know, if you ever wanted to do like a black magic removal, that removes black magic, hexes, curses, voodoo, and evil eye. And then the protection ritual protects you for life against magic. I do offer a protection ritual. I also offer the black magic removal. Both in combination allow magic to be removed, or evil eye to be removed, or everything to be removed. And then you're protected for life against magic. So both of those rituals work hand in hand to make sure that not only is everything removed, but then you're protected for life. So that can be really, really good to do. But also just protecting yourself in ways that you can, first and foremost, right, afford. And second of all, that you can do that makes you feel comfortable, because the most important thing is to go about this the way that makes you feel comfortable. I'm just telling you, make sure you protect yourself, okay? Very important, because there are people that are going to look over you. There are people that are going to look at what you do. They're going to be people that look at your home, that look at your love life, that look at the amount of stability that have, that look at your children, okay, or your family, and they're going to be jealous, and that energy projects onto you. If you are not spiritually strong enough, or you have no protection around you, you will absorb that energy, you will self-sabotage things, you may make decisions that you really regret and that you wouldn't usually make because of this negative energy around you that starts to play with your mind. So make sure that you are protected, okay? And if anyone is interested, I do, of course, offer the protection ritual and also the black magic removal, but you don't have to do both. I mean, if you only want to be protected, and you don't care about anything that could have been placed on you before, protection ritual, 100% recommend. So I really felt like I had to save that for last, because it kind of, flowed to be last, but it was the most important message actually out of the entire reading. It came out first. So this is your reading. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment down below and follow. All of the intention items, rituals, services, there's thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything's on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. There's also intention items. There's also personal tarot readings with me. And there's also TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.